So let's find the derivative of each. So this will now be dv dx will now be 2x plus 4. So let's also find the derivative of this. This will be du multiplied by dv will now be equals to 1 over 2 v power negative 1 over 2. Then for trigonometry, we have this to be, let's write it this way. dy du will now be equals to cos u. And that's it. So those are the derivative of those three functions. Now let's apply chain rule. So the chain rule is just to multiply all these derivatives. So you have dy dx equals 2x plus 4, which is the first function, multiplied by half v negative 1 over 2 to the power of negative 1 over 2 multiplied by cos u. So let's simplify this. This will now be 2x plus 4, then multiply by, this is 1 over 2, and we have v to the power of negative 1 over 2. So that will now be v or 1 over 2, then multiply by cos u. And definitely this is going to give us 2x plus 4 multiplied by 1 is still the same thing. Then multiply by cos, and I put it multiply by cos u. What is u? U is square root of v. And what is v? V is this quadratic. So we now have square root of x squared plus 4x plus 1. All right. So then we divide it by this. So we now have v. V is this, but remember this is square root. So this will now be square root of x squared plus 4x plus 1. Right? So we can simplify this. So this cancel, this is 1. Here is 2. Cancel, this is 2. So we now have x plus 2, the bracket of, or let me just write it like this, multiply by cos square root of x squared plus 4x plus 1. Then everything over square root of x squared plus 4x plus 1. And that's how to find the derivative of this function.